Find the angle represented by angle A or A. So we have A over here. So what is the first step? As usual, you should be pausing and trying it yourself. Okay. So first step is to identify where A is and draw the parallel lines and the transversal line. So this is the parallel line, and for that this will be the other parallel line. I mean, those two makes them to be parallel. This is your transversal line. Agree? Now, if I cut this, put it across over here, or this is step 1. Step 1 is to identify the lines where A is related. Now, step 2 is to identify where and all A is also equal. Yeah, where is A also equal to which space? This is one space. This is another space, right? So this is your alternative interior angle. That's your corresponding angle. Okay, so this is your step 2. Now step 3. Step 3 is to do related to all the other angles. So for that, I'll go to this space. So this is A as per my discussion, and of course line is not extended, so we are done. Only this angle. Now we are looking at a specific scenario. So we have this angle, this line represented by this square, and you have one more line like this, which is over here. That is my third step, trying to relate the values to A. So this is A degree. What does this mean? Correct, 90 degree. And what is this? What does this mean? I mean, actually, there's no meaning to that. 67 degree. So what's so special about all this? Well, if I add up 67 degree plus A degree plus 90 degree, it should be equal to what? It has to be equal to 180 degree. We have seen this property. When we have a line and you have one more line like this, these two angles add up to, correct, 180 degree. We just have one more extra line. That's it. There's nothing fancy happening over here. Right? So by default, all these angles should add up to 180 degree. Now, if I happen to give you guys 67 rupees and 90 rupees, how much total do you guys have in hand? So 70, 160 and what is that? No. So wait, 100, 157. 157 degree, right? So that is your sum of these two values. Plus A degree is equal to 180 degree. Oh yeah, by the way, we have to write the reason. Angles on a straight line. This goes back to our experiments. Okay, you can take a paper, fold 3 angles at a spot and check how much they add up to. Right? At the same spot, just you should have 2 or 3 folds. So whatever the number of angles is, you just add all of them, you will get some value. Okay, now we have this specific scenario we have seen many times. If I have 10 and I am adding something to it and I get 12, what is this something? It has to be 2. 10 plus 12 is, 10 plus 2 is 12. How else can I think of it other than counting? Replacement of counting is your subtraction. If I subtract 12 and 10, I'll get 2. In the same manner, can we do this? Yes, we can. A will be 180 minus A degree will be equal to 180 degree minus 157 degree. And all of this will be equal to how much, guys? So 60, 23 degree. And done that. So that would be your answer.